Welcome to The Cycle. I'm Brandon Bordeau, and today we're going to be looking back at what was the last couple of weeks in sports in and around our community and what's coming up in the next little bit. Stay tuned. Keep it locked. I know you're enjoying these, or I'm hoping you're enjoying these anyway. We'll look back at some of the games which took place, including the U9 Baseball House League Championship, which was given to the blue team, who defeated Red to win the championship game. So congratulations to the blue team for winning that championship. Another championship game played in the last couple of weeks was the U12 girls soccer. Girls soccer, they defeated the Soulange squad by a score of 2-0 in the semifinals. Soulange had won every single head-to-head meeting with Kahnawake during the regular season. And then when it came down to that semifinal, Kahnawake, a 2-0 winner, to punch a ticket into the gold medal game last Saturday when they took on Valleyfield. And what was a very hard-fought game resulted in Kahnawake getting silver as they fell to the host team by a final count of 3-2. Looking at football scores, Adam Chateauguay Raiders winning by a score of 30-6 over this past weekend. That 30-6 victory, by the way, came against LaSalle. That was on Friday. And then on Saturday, the other team from Chateauguay, both squads have Kahnawake and Arno, by the way, falling 34-13 against the Sunnybrook. So they're 2-3, while Silver is 2-1. And coming up this weekend, the Chateauguay Raiders Silver team, the Adam team, visiting Lakeshore 9 a.m. Raiders Black have a game at home against Greenfield Park at 9:30 in what will be a triple header worth of games at Park LeBears this upcoming Saturday. So that game will start 9:30. The Adam Raiders Black team taking on Greenfield Park. Mosquito Raiders are on quite the roll. They started the season off 0-2, but have won 3 straight following a 48-12 beatdown of Sunnybrook over the weekend. They have won each of their last 3 games against teams that were tied with them in the league standings. So a good win for the Raiders to keep the train rolling. And with that victory, the Raiders got to 3-2. They'll be playing host to Greenfield Park Saturday at 11:30 a.m. And again, that game at Joseph LeBears, and actually a busy week for the Raiders, because after Saturday's game, they'll be back in action on Tuesday. That's October 6th at 7 p.m. They'll host St. Lazare. That is a makeup game from week 2 in which the game was postponed. So the Raiders, that's the Mosquito team, playing host to Greenfield Park at 11:30 on Saturday. And then on Wednesday, that's October 6th, they'll be at home against the St. Lazare Stallions for a 7 o'clock kickoff. Looking at the Pee Wee Raiders, Chateauguay coming in to their game with a lot of confidence, and they just got nicked by Sunnybrook by a final count of 28-20. Couple of really close losses for the Raiders. They lost 14-12 against the Sun Youth Hornets, following a 28-28 tie against St. Leonard. Only 1 win on the year or 2 wins on the year, I should say, for the Raiders, but both have been convincing. 80-6 over St. Laurent, and then 44-20 over Alexander. So that Raiders team 2-3-1. Their next game will be on Saturday as well. That's a 1:30 kickoff time when they will play host to St. Hubert. Bantam Raiders got off the schneid and got to 2-3 on the campaign with a 19-0 shutout of Greenfield Park over the weekend. They'll be at St. Leonard, 2-2 St. Leonard on Friday. That's October 1st at 7:30. Kahnawake Lacrosse League Championship scheduled for tonight, which is Monday, September 27th. Gonna have to wait on the weather. Hopefully that everything is dried up in time for tonight's scheduled 6 p.m. opening face-off between the Sturgeon Bellies and Deweese in the championship game. That is the Kahnawake Lacrosse League. Sturgeon Bellies knocking off the Nightcrawlers to get into the championship game, and Deweese defeating the Silverbacks. So that is the scheduled championship game tonight at 6 o'clock at the Town Rink. If not, then it will be rescheduled for later on. I would believe later on during this week. Just got to wait and see the results of the Kahnawake Mixed Softball League, which is in their final right now. So good luck to those two teams. The Resbirds have been looking real good throughout the campaign. But you know what they say. It's the regular season and the playoffs, two different monsters. And in game one of the championship, it was the KBC Yankees, a 16-9 win over the Birds. Game two will be played tomorrow. Next week. That is Tuesday, October 5th, 6 p.m. Game three, TBA. So good luck to those two teams. And I have to say, the one thing that we were all afraid of coming into the campaign was potential breakouts and what would be the cause. And so far, up to this point, everybody has been doing a great job with disinfecting their hands, social distancing, everything in between and everything that has become a part of what is normal in life in 2021. And speaking of normal, for the very first time in 567 days, yes, I've done the math, I will bear witness to a hockey game, minor hockey game being played. It's going to take place this upcoming Wednesday night at the Sports Complex, 7 p.m. U11, that's the Adam team, Group 1, taking on U13, that's the Pee Wee group, Group 2. Really, really, really looking forward to that. And there was an exhibition game that was held in Chateauguay last night. The U18s came into Chateauguay to take on the Kings. Don't have a final score from there, but all I know is that it's great. It's terrific to have minor hockey finally back, and let's make the hope and make the most of this 2021-2022 campaign. It's going to be a campaign. I guarantee you, it's going to be a campaign unlike any other. Let's try to make the most of it and enjoy something that we have not had for a year and a half. And when we come back in a couple of weeks' time, we're going to be talking about minor hockey games because they will be on the horizon. The season's scheduled to start in a couple of weeks for the older groups. Really looking forward to that day and looking forward to the day we are back in the Sports Complex watching Kahnawake minor hockey. And thank you very much for joining us today on The Cycle. I am Brandon Bordeau on ITY.
The views and opinions of the guests expressed in this podcast do not reflect those of Redeewase and its employees.